This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store. Local and lasting.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes, with coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Well, welcome here to the X Sports Network. Malin Fisher, Miss Shelley Fisher, along beside Mr. Bobby James here for a sectional tournament today. And listen, a big game here today. We don't know if they're going to have the national anthem. We assume they are. We're at Merrol Hyde, Bobby, up here in the middle of, above Nashville, in the middle of
downtown Henderson.
Yes, big place here. And hey, several people from Loretto has traveled pretty good ways here today to see this. So we're going to have a national anthem. We'll be back with volleyball here in just a minute.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most...
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here starting lineups, Bobby, and the Merrol Hyde Magnet School Lady Hawks is who the Lady Mustangs have in this sectional tournament, getting the starting lineups, which has been Loretto's here just in the last probably month, kind of been settled in on this same lineup. So what do you look for here today? I mean, a long bus ride up with half of the world. Looked like it was going through Nashville and Franklin today. But we got here. Thank the Lord he gave us some safe travels here this evening.
This is our 8th time in 9 years to play in this game. We've won 7 out of the last 8. I did a little research, and Merrol Hyde, this is their first time to ever be in a sectional game. So
I watched a little bit of film on them the other night in the regional tournament, which was held here at Merrol Hyde, and they're pretty scrappy and they're going to get at it. And we got some big hitters that hit from each side, so in pretty good net play. But you're supposed to be pretty decent, Bobby, when you get to this point right here.
Get to this point, you should know how to play volleyball.
Yeah. Lady Mustangs have had, some difficulties this season, but you lose a senior, very first game of the year, and you try to put those things together a little bit at a time. So they've made some progress and some steps, and, hey, if you make it to a sectional tournament and get to the final 16, if I did my math right, Bobby, that's pretty good.
It's a pretty good year. They've redid the state bracket this year, so it's a single elimination tournament. Blind draw. There's a couple of good teams. If we was fortunate enough to win this game, and those two teams got in the same side of the bracket, there's no reason we couldn't get to the championship game.
Because then now it's a winner's bracket, you battle it out, and then there's a consolation bracket, if I'm correct, right? It's 4 and 4, correct?
Right. So you lose, you go to the consolation, you win, you stay in the winner's bracket.
They kind of do that in the junior high. They started that, you play pool play in that, and the top 4 battle for the state championship, and the other 4 battle for consolation. So
they said that they had decided that they didn't want the volleyball state championship a losing team to be the state champ. So they've made a single elimination tournament instead of a double elimination.
I thought that was the whole idea to battle your way back in.
We would have had a couple more of them big gold balls if they would have been single elimination. We got to the championship a couple times undefeated, and good teams came up on us and knocked us out.
So we'll try to figure these starters out here pretty quickly here. I know I watched number 27, Madeline, play, and I watched Wright, number 8, she played, and Hanson was their setter. So we'll try to get them.
8 looks like might be their big hitter.
That's
a left-handed girl.
That is right. That's the one I was talking about earlier. Number 5, is that Herring? She on the front. Yep, number 5 got her. Number 20 looks like she's going to be a player, but she has come off the court right now. That's Morris.
14's the libero.
14 is going to be libero. That is another Morris. So we're going to have to get that, Bobby. That's Avery and Lucy.
Man, Lucy and Avery.
So we're just going to go Morris 1, Morris 2. So it looks like we're about to get rid of the way. The official's up.
We're going to serve first. So
you always want to be the first one to score if you can.
That's right. I agree.
Well, this is your season. There's nothing after today if you can't put together a win here.
It don't matter how many wins and losses you got. If you lose today, it's over.
Yep.
If you win today, you get to keep on playing. So we're looking for a W today.
Yep. So it looks like we're set to get underway. Sectional volleyball here from Merrol Hyde here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Lady Hawks and the Lady Mustangs. We're underway. It's going to be up in the air by Wright.
Get in the basket.
That may be in the basket. That's going to be playable, though. It's going to be a free ball sent over by Herring. Tidwell. Good swing there by Corbin. Ball over Fisher, and that's going to be trouble. Winters, nice hustle there. Cheatham got to hit it a long way, and that's going to come up short.
Got to make good decisions on those long balls.
And that's one of those 50-50 balls.
Right. You never know.
If you let it drop, it drops, and if you hit it
right inside the line,
all of us over think it's in or out.
Right.
So
that's right.
Madeline back to serve it up. Big jump serve. Fisher passes it up. Potts sends it over to Cheatham. She's going to get a swing on it. It's going to be wide left. 2-0. So the best of 5 is what they'll play here. First one to win 3 matches, 3 sets here will come away victorious here in this sectional tournament. So Madeline on the serve still. Winter's going to pass that one up. Potts had to hurry. And that's going to go down. So not probably the start you want, but it's you need a good pass here.
Right. It's just 3-0, so we got plenty of time to correct these.
Got to get settled in here, get a good pass.
Maybe you should have let them jog the last half mile here.
They were pretty fired up. Potts gets that up in there. Corbin, pretty good swing. That's what you want to see right there. That's going to go off number 27, Madeline, but the kill's going to be for Corbin.
We got to have her A game tonight.
Yeah. Laws. Taylor Laws is checked in here. And also Bennett. That's another kid needs to have.
She needs to have an A game tonight also.
A good day too, so. Ball up in the air. Setter here gets it over here. Big swing by number, I don't think she got a lot of it. Right, didn't. Yep. I think she had a pretty good swing on it, but I don't think she got all of it.
No. If you've never been here before that time, it's hard to get down, you know.
Yeah. 3-2. Taylor Laws, senior, wants to make another round. Swing there by number 5, Herring. Fisher going to tip it over up in the air by Rye. Big swing from the back row. Potts there to dig it out. Winters. Good swing by Bennett down. We're tied at 3.
Good job, Haley.
Yep. You just scratch your way back in and tie things up here. A lot of emotions in a game like this.
It is. And if you've never been here before, you don't know how to prepare for it.
Yep. Wright gets that up in the air. Hanson sets it up. Wright just tips it over. Bennett's there. Potts.
Knock it down.
Big swing. Going to be wide left.
Too wide of a swing.
Yeah, just a little wide left. 4-3. Scratched their way back in it.
Energy flowing right now.
Oh, yeah. Swing at it. Potts going to have to get this one back to the middle. Cheatham's going to tip it. Right down Cheatham way. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen her hit Cheatham way, Bobby. So that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. 4-4. We've made a couple of errors early, and we're still even with it.
Yeah. So trying to get everything going here. So Newton's here with 4-4. I would expect it to be close.
Right.
Serving area, something that Loretto definitely needs to stay away from as much as you can.
As much as we can.
And so Wright's going to go back to serve it up. Lefty. Fisher going to dig that one out. Pass it up over here to Newton. Tip by Tidwell. Nice hustle there by Madeline. Get a good little swing on it there.
Right.
Newton going to back set. Tidwell got a little bit on it. Up in the air.
That was a lift.
Yep.
They didn't call.
Swings on it, and that's down for the kill.
Back behind her head.
Yep. Kind of off balance, but 6'4". Don't matter what kind of balance you got.
That's right. If they don't call it, it's legal, I guess.
Right. Number 27 there.
Need to get a good pass right here.
Yep, Wright's going to get that and over, and that's out.
That's out again. She's got her juices flowing too.
Well, you see a lot of teams try to attack that back line, to try to scoot you back and try to drop one in. I don't know if that was the theory behind that or not. Haley Bennett serves it up right. Herring gets it over. Big swing right there in the middle. I think that was that the setter? I think that was a setter, Bob. That's Hanson.
Well, she's in the front
row. Or is that 33? It might have been Shaw. I have to pay attention to that. I knew it had a 3, but I wouldn't.
Referee standing in the wrong spot, ain't he?
So Avery Morris is in here for the barrel. Sanderson gets it over right. Digs it out. Herring. Big block right there and down.
Yes.
That was Shaw on the swing.
Tidwell on the block.
Yep, 7-6.
And Shaw couldn't dig it back up. Cut the lead to 1 now.
Yeah, 7-6 here in the first set. If you're just now tuning in to us here. Fisher gets that one over right. Oh, that's going to be at the net, the middle of the network right here. Nice job there by Herring. Newton, Winters. Sanderson gets it over. Right at the net by Herring. And
Hey.
just number 3 just couldn't. Hanson just kind of left her out. Wasn't much she could do there.
Not a very good pass.
We're tied again, 7 apiece.
We need to run off a few here. Get the lead.
So a pretty good crowd here for Loretto. And
Good crowd.
Yep.
About the same on both sides.
Herring gets it.
Good pass.
Yep, Fisher digs it
Knock
out.
it down now.
Tip.
You got to get it over.
So 8-7. Lady Hawks will take the lead back here.
R2's making a
Cameron.
photographer got a move. I don't guess he
down
liked.
official done one got in.
Yeah, I don't think he liked it. He moved about 3 feet and sat back down.
Big adjustment there. So Hanson will get it over. Fisher passes it up. Newton. Corbin. Blocked. And there's Sanderson to dig it out.
All right.
Newton.
Got to keep swinging.
Tidwell going to send it back here right. Digs it out. Over here to Hanson. Hanson going to set it up. Big swing. By number 33, Shaw. And she'll get the kill. She works that corner really well.
That was a tight swing there. Not much real estate for her to aim at. Good swing for Merrol Hyde.
Hanson. Fisher passes it up. Newton sets it over here. Sanderson. She's just going to have to tip it. 10-7.
Got it in tied over there by the referee, and she didn't have much room to work with.
So
down 3.
Hanson here is on a pretty good run. 4-0 run here. Winners. Newton back set Tidwell. Tidwell big swing.
Big
down
swing. That's one of her best swings all year.
Yeah. She's had some pretty good ones here in the district and region. That's another kid you need to get hot.
Right.
If you're going to push on here. So 10-8. Back and forth. Got to like where you're setting up. Just keep within strike. You want to be leading, of course, but
you don't want to get too far down early. Get it up to about 18 to 20, and then you have a 4 or 5 point run there.
Potts, nice serve. Hanson gets it up in the air. Hanson sets it over here. Shaw just bumps it over. There's Winners. Potts. Corbin just going to have to tip it deep.
Oh, what a tip. She couldn't have picked it up and ran it over and dropped it any better than that.
She used all the court there. I even seen a raindrop or two come from that one.
It almost got to the rafters.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice job there.
You know, it seemed a little lower in here, Bob. Maybe just me.
It's not as high as most gyms.
Nice serve there. Hanson going to shove it over here. Madeline gets it over. Fisher passes it up. Pot sets Corbin. Corbin tips deep. There's Wright to dig it out. Hanson going to back set over here. Tipped. There's Winners. Somebody's in the net. I think Shaw may have got under the net. I knew she was close.
Right. That ties it back up again.
I think this is our 3rd tie so far in this match.
Let's get a little lead
here in set 1. Potts gets that one over right. Hanson. Big swing there. That is number 3. I think that was Hanson. I think she was the one hit that a while ago. I'm going to go with that. So number 33, Shaw, will go back to serve it up. Just need one good pass here.
One good pass and one set.
Oh, that's a good job by Avery Cheatham keeping concentration. And Corbin, but a nice hustle by Hanson, Bobby. That could have been just out on the hardwood and nobody would have tried for it.
She caught a little bit of the net and it changed directions, and she gave all she could get to it, but she couldn't hardly reach it.
Much good effort there. Winners back to serve it up. Tied again, 11. Right, tips that up in there, and I thought that was going towards the basketball.
I thought it was going to go in the basket again.
Madeline sends it over.
All right, just take advantage of these
free
balls.
Sets it up over here. Bennett.
In.
Ooh.
That was close.
I don't know about that, Bob.
That was close. He said it was out.
Yeah, I got to go with him. I mean,
he's the one getting paid for it today.
It don't matter what we think. Madeline gets it over. It was very close. That's all I got to say. I'm going to leave it there. Bennett just going to tip that one. She's going to get her with a throw.
Yep. Illegal contact.
Yeah, well, we've seen that called a little more here when we get to the.
If it's behind your head, the ball's got to stop. If the ball stops, then it's illegal contact. If it's in front of you and you do it, the ball won't stop.
Potts. Corbin hits it. Nice hustle. Oh, what a job there by Shaw. Wright just gets it over. Fisher passes it up.
Let's do it again.
Good, girl. Down. Yep, nothing Hanson could do about that one, but just try to. Seemed like the ball's been finding her quite a bit here.
Maybe we have a scout report on her.
So 13-12, Lady Mustangs trail by 1.
We've tried it up 3 or 4 times, but we've not took the lead, so we need to run 2 or 3 points off here.
Yeah, if possible. That would be a great idea.
Get on top of them.
And that's not the way to do that. Our second service error today. You know, we got to stay away from that. Back in the region, we had 14 in that match against Huntington. Can't have a repeat of that.
Not much defense for a bad serve.
So number 5, Herring, gets it over. Madeline. Herring. Right. And that's her spot.
Yeah, big lefty on the right side.
15-12.
Hit it right down the line.
I've watched her work that in that game of the night in that region championship.
She looked comfortable from there. Down 3 now.
Got to get a pass here to try and chip back in it.
Uh-oh, we're out of rotation. Ella's a back row player, so somebody's got to be in front of her. Oh, she's pointing it.
I don't know.
Haley Bennett was behind the back row. I didn't pay attention.
I didn't either. False start's all I got to say.
False start.
Winters passes it up. Bennett tips it. Hanson gets it up in the air over here. Hanson going to tip it.
Still
nice hustle.
3.
Up.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to get 2.
Well, because it went over the net.
So a 4-0 run here put on by Lady Hawks, and Lady Mustangs wants a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X-Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Merrol Hyde, and Lady Mustangs trail by 5 here to the Lady Hawks, the home team. So come out with a little fire, got down 3, chipped her way back in it. Now we're down 5. Bob, you got to find some way to at least close the gap here pretty quickly here, because you get close to that 20.
Right. We've tied it up 3 times, and they pulled away again. So we hadn't took the lead.
I don't know what the official is here. I don't know.
The coach is sent the captain over here.
No, he called her over here. The official did.
I got you.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever.
The coach said okay.
I don't know. He called her over
at
the timeout.
I wouldn't.
Herring gets that one over. Winters. Potts. Cheatham.
Avery.
Nice job there. Shaw tried to get it. And that's a good way to break a 5-0 run.
Now we need to have our 5-0 run.
Yep. Find some way. You know, that's the name of the game. Just find a way. Find a way to.
Newton and Tidwell in. Newton going to serve.
Yeah, Newton. Ball's up and over.
Good serve.
Sideline gets up. Up in the air there by Herring. Wright gets it over. Fisher sets it up over at Tidwell. And nobody else there.
Had one laying on the floor?
Yeah, 2, I think, Bobby. I don't think you can see the other because the official, but
and
Fisher had already hit it, so
she couldn't hit it again
legally. Sometimes I think you ought to try that. Wright gets it over Fisher.
Good
Sends a pass up. Newton. Bennett gets a tip on it. Law's there. Fisher sends it back to the middle. Bennett just tips it over. Herring. Shaw. I think that might have been out, but
it's close.
Law's nice effort.
Was good effort.
Hanson. Big swing by Hanson for the kill. I get Herring and Hanson mixed up, and
that might be their hitter.
19-13. Lady Mustangs trail by 3. The nice thing about volleyball, no matter how that first set goes, Bobby, you got no chance.
You got to beat 3 games, 3 sets.
Right, big hard serve. Winters, nice pass over to Newton. Fisher tips, down for the kill.
Off the block, good job.
So 19-14, Lady Mustangs just down 5, but you want to keep it a distance. You don't want to get any more distance.
We need a few points here. We got to score 11 till they score 4, so to win this.
I guess.
Down officials trying to educate Nick, I guess.
I don't know. Bennett gets that one over. Madeline gets it up. Herring sends it over here. Shaw tips it. Tibble sends it back over. Madeline up in the air and swing and a miss.
That's 4. That was 4. That was 4. There we go. That girl tipped it.
I didn't know they was going to call it.
I didn't know what it was either. He was counting.
The down ref was holding forward his stomach, so don't he have a whistle?
He's got but the up referee's got to call it. He's got a microphone in his ear too, so he could have told. He was telling him too.
He might have still been counting himself.
Right.
And that's another service error for the Lady Mustang, trying to make a run, and they closed it within 4 there. Their 3rd service error of this first set. 2015, and one of the Avery Morris, back to serve it up. The libero up and over. Winters passes that up. Newton sets it over here. Sanderson off the net a little bit of swing right there to dig it out. Shaw sends that up in the air.
All right, take advantage.
Just sends it over. Fisher bumps it over here. Newton sets it up. Fisher tips it. Madeline there to dig it out. Back set over here, right from the back row, and it's in.
Back row attack.
You couldn't draw it up any better. 21-15. Lady Hawks have entered the back stretch to 25 here. And so Lady Mustangs need to keep fighting here. Morris gets that one over. Newton. Sanderson tips it over. Morris gets it up in the air. Herring sends it over and down by who else? Miss Hanson herself.
Take a timeout.
Lady Mustangs will take that second and final timeout of set number 1. We'll take it with them here on Next Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And so, Bobby, you and I just, we think here 22-15, losing this first set is a momentum swing, but it's not the end of the.
This is their first time in a sub-state game. This is the highest they've been all year, probably.
But you're in a spot now where one of your good, both of your probably most effective hitters are not in the rotation.
Right.
Fisher passes that up. Newton. And, Tidwell and Newton, I don't think was on the same page there. Herring going to set it up, and Shaw, I don't think that ever got over, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with that.
He gets it over. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh.
I thought that was inside.
That was terrible. Hey, he's unsure, too, because he just rolled his flag
yeah,
out.
He's nervous over there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's.
He's going to go down here to this.
Well, here's the thing. I get it, Bobby. You call volleyball. Okay, right. You're relying on that guy, but you're right there at the pole.
Well, it's hard. When the ball's right there at your head, it's hard to tell if it's in or out. But where the ball's coming to you, he had a better angle on it than this guy here.
Yeah, but I think I could almost tell whether it.
Right.
But regardless of what I think, it doesn't really matter because they're 2 points away from taking this first set. Now 1 because there's ace. But little things like that's momentum killers.
Right.
Or not killers, but just kind of takes a little bit out of you. So 1 point away from taking the first set, and that momentum swings a little bit towards the Lady Hawks way here the last several points. And Sanderson gets that up in there, going to need a little adjustment. Newton's there. Tibble gets it over right. Herring sets it back here to Madeline. She's going to get a swing on it. Laws digs it out. Newton sets it up over here. Sanderson, and I thought that almost hit the antenna. Wright gets it up.
We got 3 in the net.
I guess. I didn't see the net move. She over.
Well, her foot must have been across the line. That's the number he gave on her.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a fine line, too.
Right. Your whole foot has to be across the line.
Can't be part of it.
If any of it's touching, you're good.
I've seen foot across the line.
I have too, and then not call it.
Wright digs that one up. Herring sends it over here. Madeline up in the air. Winters about to get a free ball over here by Corbin. And not enough room. And the Lady Hawks of Merrol Hyde will take the first set. And Bobby, Loretto's got to come back with some momentum here. Can't fall
Got to find a little
too far behind here
in
the second. We'll be back with set number 2 here on the Exports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here on the X Sports Network. Malin Fisher, Miss Shelley Fisher, and producer Bobby James sitting here with me tonight, trying to keep me straight here. But it looks like we've maybe a little bit different rotation starting out.
I believe we are.
Maybe just a little bit there. You know more about this sport than I do.
I didn't see
starting in the rotation we ended with a while ago, ain't we?
Yes.
Correct? Or pretty much that. Maybe off just a little bit.
Maybe we're trying to get to the better rotation at the end of the game.
Well, he's done that a couple times this year. Kind of throw me for a little bit of a curveball.
He did that at Summertown the other night. Changed the rotations during each set of the at Summertown.
Now's the time to not hold anything back or anything you want to do.
Right.
Because definitely at this point, you know, I'm a Lady Mustangs fan, and the Lady Hawks have the momentum, so they need to get it back in a hurry.
We need to find it right here.
And Shaw, number 33, for the Lady Hawks, serves it over. Fisher, that's going to be at the net, and that's over here. No!
We're a back row player, so we can't touch the ball above the net. So that is the correct call.
I wouldn't down that, but her hands were over the net.
All right.
With the ball is what I was. No, I wasn't doubting that. I was just thinking.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Up in the air there by Hanson. Right, swings on it. And it's down. She likes that spot right there.
Right. That's her favorite spot.
Yep, I think so. She's really effective. And, back row will go too.
Right.
Definitely right there. Shaw gets that over in deep. Fisher need some help here by Sanders. Going to send the free ball over. Shaw. Hanson. Right. Tips deep. Winters. And it's 3-0. Not the start you want here.
Right.
Got a break serve here. One good pass. Ball up and over. Winters. Tidwell. Laws gets it over. Morris. Hanson. Madeline. Had a little bit on it, and a miscommunication by the Lady Mustangs, and it's 4-0.
Just a little out of sync. Both of them thought about going to get it. I guess both of them thought the other girl was going to get it.
As Tommy Emerson says, that's one of those aha moments.
Right. You just, after 45 games, that's why you play a lot of games in a short period of time, is get the feel of each other.
Long, 5-0.
It's like we're going, I thought he said timeout, but yes, he wants a timeout.
He's going to take one.
Yep.
Loretto wants a timeout. We'll take it with him here on the Exports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, in Colossians 3 and verse 17, and whatever you do in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Does everything you do point people to God? Does it bring glory and honor to God? Everything you say? If not, then maybe you need to reconsider what you're doing or what you're saying and make sure that your actions and your words glorify our God. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back. 5-0 hole here. Lady Mustangs got a break serve here pretty quickly. Done fell one set here too. The Lady Hawks.
They got a horn. Got to have a horn before you can play.
Really?
Supposed to.
I didn't remember that happening a while ago. Shaw. Gets it over. Fisher passes it up in the air. Newton. Tidwell sends it deep. Shaw's there. Hanson over here. Tips it deep.
Somebody's in the net. 24.
Fisher's in the net. That was the break we needed.
That's right. It was long.
Wasn't long by much, but it was long.
Right.
Shaw's on a 6-0 run. Need to do something here quickly. Laws passes that to Newton. Backside over Fisher. Couldn't get to it. Just had to tip it. Morris. Right. That's her spot, Bobby. Newton's there to dig it out of. Fisher gets it up in the air. Tibble sends it deep. There's Shaw. Hanson backside over here to right, and she's going to hit that 90% of the time. It's 7-0.
Again. We're not putting enough pressure on them. Hitting these free balls over, and then they're driving it.
They're doing everything right, and we can't seem to find any rhythm right now. Shaw, Winters. Newton. Fisher gets a swing on it. It's down.
There it goes. There's the break we're looking for.
7-1. Got to dig out of a big hole here, but it's very doable. Just got to get something going, a rhythm here. Fisher up and over. Right. Hanson shoves it back to right. Tips it up in the air. Corbin. Sanderson just going to send it over.
She caught just enough of that tape to roll it over, didn't she?
Oh, just like you planned it, Bob.
That's the break we're looking for, though.
Yeah.
You got to have a break every now and then.
7-2. That thing rolled in slow motion.
Right. Just enough top spin.
Sure gets that one over Morris.
Good set.
Hanson.
There we go.
Shaw, so 7-3.
There we go.
What are we?
He's wanting to roll the ball. Delay a game.
Let's see the flag here. So Fisher back to serve it up again. Lady Mustangs here. 3-0 run. Morris. Hanson. Madeline. That never got over.
There we go. There's 4 in a row for us.
4-0 run. That's the way to chip back in here. You know, kind of like the first set, huh? We got in a 3-0 instead of a 7-0.
Right.
Which 3 sounds a whole lot better.
I agree.
Fisher gets that one over. Morris. Hanson. Get it to who else? That is right. And
big swing.
if you don't get a hand on that, that's going to be hard to handle.
You got to get a blocker up there.
And it's something you can't really practice if you don't have a
left-handed swinger.
Yeah. Madeline up and over.
We haven't seen many left-handed swingers this year.
Newton sends it out here. Sanderson tips. Madeline's there. Hanson back set. Right. Shoves it. Got to get a little hit from Fisher. Corbin going to send a free ball over. Shaw's there. Hanson.
Block.
Up in the air. Tidwell and Fisher run into each other. Winners.
All right, let's get
Gets
back.
it over. Shaw. Hanson. And I think Tidwell fell on the net. I think so.
I believe you're right.
I don't think she was in it. I think she tripped.
She fell down.
I think.
That's probably.
I didn't see the net move. That's the only thing I was going by.
She might have went under the net.
The ball, I was playing over there.
Right.
I was watching the play over there, but then I turned around. She was on the floor and her feet was facing in there. But a good hustle. Madeline up and over. Winners.
It's not one down.
Corbin. Madeline. Shaw sends it high up in the air. Right. Newton.
Oh.
And that's going to go down, but unfortunately hit the basketball goal.
Short ceiling on here. Basketball goal got in the way.
I'm not saying they would have got it over.
No, I agree.
It was definitely an inconvenience anyhow. Lady Mustangs down 6. Lady Hawks get that one over. Fisher passes that up. Going to need a little network here, saying that she's over the net. I get that her hand's up, but that other girl's, she's a foot over this side. So what's the rule on that, Bob?
She can't hit the ball above the net.
I'm not talking about her. She hit it before the other one did.
They're calling that a defensive play instead of an offensive play.
I got you. And it's just been all Lady Hawks here in set number 2. Lady Mustangs got a little life there, scratched back in a little bit, but all the momentum they
just out of sync, just a little bit.
And ace back-to-back aces for Madeline. I did see that other day when I watched the region tournament that they are really good serving.
Right.
And that's been one of the things that Loretto's kind of been frustrated with, and some of that this year. And Fisher gets that one up over Newton over here. Sanderson, big swing, and there's Hanson, Shaw. Madeline sends it over. Fisher passes that one up. Newton, Corbin, that was touched. No.
Yeah, they called touch.
But he didn't back there, though.
He called the ball
He
out.
didn't know whether that's the guy a while ago was a little confused. He was still confused a while ago. He said in, out. I think he's been going to YMCA, I think.
Well, a referee, if they haven't done that all year, it's a little different.
I would say. So you trying to say he's standing on the stand all year?
I would say that it is. I did a line judge in a tournament game, and I had to think about it first set because I hadn't done it in a while.
And another big swing by Corbin off of Hanson. 13-6, got to keep chipping here. Definitely not out.
That's right.
Served by Potts. Right, gets that up in there. Hanson going to shove it back to right. Why not? She is. Fisher's there to dig it out.
Good job.
Potts, 2. Well, the thing about it is, Bobby, you do a lot of officiating. I do softball and stuff like that. You get, not that you get lax, you don't get some kind of hard officiating. You get to certain spots, and a lot of things during the year you get away with, and then then
different
here it
areas
is.
of the state call different things.
Yep. Right. That's her spot. Fisher's arrow. She She got a hand on it, 15-6. The Lady Mustangs trail by 9 here in set number 2. Trying to find a way to get back to the final 8. Fisher gets that up in the air. Potts passes over here. Sanderson, good job of getting it up in the air. There's Shaw. Herring. Hanson. That's wide left. That kick can hit.
Right.
15-7 here. Winters is one of those servers that need to go on a big run here.
Right.
Try to cut this down to at least half of what we're dealing with. Herring back over here. Right. Down. 16-7.
A couple of Loretto fans hollering a 2 there, but the new rule this year, you can't have a double on your side. The only time you have a double is if it goes across the net. So it don't matter how ugly
Bennett
the set is.
sends it off of Madeline for the kill and needed that. 16-8. So out goes Corbin, in comes Walls. So you need to go on some kind of run here. You'd like to see this at 16-12 pretty quickly.
That'd be nice.
I don't know what we got going on here. Something at the, I guess they're getting everything straightened out. Ball up in the air. Shaw. Herring. Right.
Out.
Wide right. I think that's only about the first one I've seen her miss.
From the back row, anyway.
So 16-9. Try to put together a run here. Loretto student section has the rally caps on, Bob.
Hey, hey.
Madeline. Herring. Shaw going to try her hand at it. Winters there to pass it up. Potts. Bennett. Well, I think that was 4, Bobby.
I think it was too.
Shaw tips it. Off of Cheatham.
Nick was wanting to throw on that.
Yeah, but I think we got away with
4 or 5.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it.
Right.
So Morris. Avery Morris back to serve it up. 17-9. Little floater. Winters is there. Potts.
2. Should have swung at that. Hit it below the.
Yeah. You're going to get called too. Might as well send it off the Hawk on the back wall.
That's right. That's right. Make it worth losing a point up for.
Winters. Potts. Nice job by Cheatham, but
just to get to the ball.
19-9. Lady Mustangs want their second and final timeout here in set number 2. We'll take it with them here on the Next Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
But we're back here. Merrol Hyde and Bobby Loretto needs to rally the troops here. 19-9. Regardless how this set comes out before the third one, you need to make a push here.
That's right. Show a little enthusiasm. Show Merrol Hyde that you really know how to play. Put a little pressure on them. We had to put pressure on them all night.
She stepped on the line there. Fisher gets a swing on it.
That's a tip. That was a tip. That was off of her fingers. That's a touch.
Yeah.
This guy hadn't even made a signal.
He said no.
Her fingers went back. We could see that from here.
I always said it doesn't matter what we see.
That's right.
20-9. Winters. She was trying to tip it back this way.
That's not a back row attack when the ball's on our side.
She was trying to tip the ball this way.
Right. The next hit has to be below the net, but she can hit it above the net.
21-9. Winters.
Well,
that first pass, Bobby's
got it. It's important.
Yep. You know, I know all about, I don't know anything about hitters, but, you know, I know you got a position to get, but I always try to say, man, make sure you know where the ball's at.
That's right. Got to keep your eye on the ball. That's in any sport.
Oh, yeah. Winters. Potts. Bennett. And 23-9. Just got to get it over somehow.
That's right. That's right. Maybe we're getting all of our bad plays out in this set.
Come storming back here. That way, Bobby, we don't have to win but 2 of them to 25.
That's right. That's right.
That may be the strategy here, but I wish they'd have told us that before we started.
At Camden a couple years ago, we were down 2-0. And
they're going to get her again.
Yeah. She's above the net that time.
And I'll say this, and I'm not saying this is fussing, but I've seen it more here tonight than I have all year.
I agree with that. You got some officials that call it, some that don't.
Probably of all the matches I've called this year, it's been called more right here in 2 sets than all the matches. Sure gets it over.
There you
That's
go.
going to be a kick. 24-10, down 14 here.
With our two-setter lineup, our setter is always in the back row, so they cannot play the ball above.
I agree with all, but that one time she was trying to hit the ball.
Right. She was trying to pull it back.
This way.
And the ball was on our side.
That was the only one that I was.
Right. I'm agree with that.
Right, gets that up there. Herring. That's close to a throw there, Bo.
It was behind her head.
Yep. Maybe don't see that side over there as much. Big swing by Shaw. That's touched.
Calling it out.
Ooh. I'm not saying it just looked like it was.
I couldn't tell where it hit.
Well, I knew it was out, but it sure looked like it took a curve there.
A turn?
Yep. Hey, we'll take it.
After it hit, it was hit.
Yeah. Newton gets that up in the air. That's in. He said in that way.
He was talking about the long line.
Yeah, I got you. So 25-11. Lady Mustangs down 2 sets to 9. We'll be back with third set. They're going to have to figure something out after these messages on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Well, we're back here at Merrol Hyde here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And Merrol Hyde come to play today, Bobby, and Lady Mustangs
it's time to wake
showed
up.
some really good enthusiasm there in the first set. And it's back and forth, had about 4 lead changes. But since that last lead change and just hasn't found the rhythm, you just, if you're a senior,
it's time to
this
step
is
up.
it right here. You got to get that in your crawl, and you got to play as hard as you can. And at the end of the day, sometimes you just don't play your best when you need to, but it's definitely not over. Need to kick it in gear here.
We get to serve first here. We need to get a lead here. Just put a little pressure on the blue team.
Everything you can, right? But Loretta's faced better teams, and I have nothing against Merrol Hyde. That's not what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
They have battled with better teams or as good a teams as this team is. Fisher gets that over right. Hanson and back to Herring, and she's going to get the kill.
Off the hands, and the ball made an adjustment. And we didn't have anybody that got to it.
Well, we got her buddy back in the corner here anyhow. Madeline, very good at serving the ball up and over. That's a hard one. Tidwell will send it over right, up in the air. And Herring sends that over. Fisher gets it up in the air. Big swing. That's out.
There we go.
Herring come unleashed on that one.
She did.
Tied at 1.
We need to find a couple girls to come unleashed a couple times. Maybe to
just hit it. That's my theory. Just hit it.
That's right. Hit it.
Like basketball. You just got to keep shooting. If you're a shooter, if you're a hitter, just keep hitting.
She's way across the line.
Yep, he called it too.
Yep. That's errors. After 50
unforced.
games, you shouldn't.
Unforced errors. A lot of emotions.
Right.
That's a lot. They ask the kids to serve at certain spots. So, Corbin. Tidwell. That was Cheatham tip. She's been good at that this year.
Right. They were double teaming Mallory there. And
another lead change.
She said it to Cheatham, and Cheatham, with the Cheatham way, comes through.
That's what I say right there. That's her spot. She loves that little spot.
Right.
Hadn't been effective at us here in the last couple weeks.
Let's see if we can get the lead right here. We don't know how the blue team will play trailing.
Shaw, Herring, Hanson, dug out by Winters. Potts sends that over here. Bennett, Shaw, Herring, Hanson, blocked. Corbin gets it up in the air. Tipped up in the air. Wright gets it over somehow. Potts sets it up. Corbin, swing, block back. Think we got away with a 4 right there. Tip down.
Hey, we got the lead.
Yeah, because I think that might have been another one.
It was closer than that.
We'll take it. Let's just take our ball and go home now. We're winning 3-2, Bob.
Going to the 4th set?
Yeah.
We'll just call this ours.
Herring gets that up over here. Right. Big swing. Bennett sends it to the rafters. Winters. Nice hustle. Potts sends it over. That's about to be a good dude. Madeline. Big swing.
Block by Mallory.
Madeline's there, and Herring sends it deep.
Knock it down.
Bennett. It's blocked, though. I did see that one. Up in the air. Corbin going to send it over. Shaw somehow gets it up. Herring. Tip.
They found the spot that we didn't have anybody.
That was just a good eye. So I don't have anything else. That's good both.
That's a good play.
Yep.
Good hustle both sides.
The most hustle I've seen the Lady Mustangs in a little bit, so that's encouraging.
Right. Found a little energy.
Right, gets that one over. Winters. Fisher sets it up over here. Bennett, pretty good swing on that. Wright's hard to dig it out. Shaw swings on it. Fisher gets it up.
Good job.
Corbin sends it over. Lucky we didn't get a 2 there. That was a nice job there by Hanson. She's athletic.
Yes, she is.
Madeline. Herring sends it to the back row right. Fisher digs it out. Potts sets it up over here. Bennett gets a little bit on it. There's Wright to dig it out. Herring sets it up over here. Hanson swings. It's in.
It's in. Yep.
Who's in?
The 50-50 balls right there.
The later our fans are going to go and they're going to back leg and say, but I thought it was in.
I thought it was in too.
So that way I won't be alone when we get hate mail later.
There you go. Get them emails.
I didn't agree with a couple he's called here today.
I agree.
And so it's 4-4.
We need to put a run together.
Yeah, we've
hadn't really won.
No.
About
We've
3.
put a run together to close the gap.
Right.
We just never have.
Put a run together to take a lead.
So Laws gets that one over Madeline.
It's in the basket.
Oh my gosh, Bobby, that was.
It went in and then come back out. Get it over. Oh no!
That's gonna find
a swing. Just be swinging.
Good hustle, but gonna be a little long.
It's a ground rule for the game. They said that was in play. If the basket had been down, it would have been out of play.
It went through this side.
Yes.
And rolled around.
And it come back through. So you took 2 points off, and then you put 2 points back on the board.
Avery Morris, winners, gonna need some help here. Madeline, good job there by Laws. Herring, that didn't get over.
There we go, tied it back up.
Nice hustle over there by Shaw, but it didn't get over. So here comes Tidwell and Newton. Out goes Cheatham and Potts. 5-5, Lady Mustangs trying to take a set here, trailing 2 sets to none. Newton sends that one deep right, sends it to the rafters. Nice job there by Herring. Hanson somehow gets it over. Winners, Newton.
Keep playing.
And so I will say this about this Merrol Hyde. They're in the right place at the
They're
right
scrappy.
time. Yep. 6-5, Lady Mustangs trail by 1. Up in the air, winners. Gonna need some help here by Laws. Nice hustle. And it got over. Madeline. Oh, what a hustle. What a ball. Shaw sends that one back over.
All right, get us a good set. Knock it down.
Fisher has to tip it. Morris. Hanson. Madeline hits it. Blocked. Shoved over. I don't know how that wouldn't have too.
Right.
Shoved over here. Bennett. Swoo. Dug it out by Wright. Newton, back set, gonna need a little help here at the net. Too far. Boy, you gotta capitalize. That just gives them more momentum.
That's right.
But hats off, what a dig by Wright on the backside.
Right. You know, I heard walking in that the coach had some health problems, so
they're playing with a little extra momentum.
Extra momentum.
Yep.
Or enthusiasm.
Yep.
For the coach.
Newton, Bennett. Hanson over here to Morris. Madeline off the block and down. It's 8-5. Here. Hanson, very good player herself. Yes. On the back row here, serving it up. Laws. Newton. Bennett, good swing. There's Wright. Hanson shoves it over. Wright. Tidwell. Laws gets that one up. There's Hanson. Morris. Shaw. And that's going to be fall down point for Lady Mustang. Kind of got Shaw hung out over there.
They had a bad set there. So. Even good teams can not set there. You know,
that's one of the few mistakes I've seen them make.
They hadn't made many mistakes tonight. Timing.
8-6, staying in it as Lady Mustangs. Bennett not serve.
Uh-oh. They're out of rotation now. Hey.
He started over like I think got startled. Like I don't.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, maybe not. I didn't really see a move. Of course, I wasn't watching that side.
Well,
I think the coaches are confused as the players.
I think one of the girls after he blew the whistle moved a little bit where she wouldn't be out of rotation.
I got you.
And he.
Hanson back set Shaw blocked.
Look at that.
And down. 8-8. Loretta.
Fisher had a little help there. Double teamed it.
Loretta's fighting here. Got to like that if you're a Lady Mustangs fan. Right. Hanson going to show where Madeline big swing and down. I couldn't see on that. I can't.
That was close.
I can't weigh it. I had legs in my way, Bobby. I couldn't.
Close. He said it was in.
I think he's wishing they would hit him the other way. 9-8.
Every end, whichever end he's on is where the close calls are.
Shaw gets that over. Fisher passes it up. Newton. Sanderson gets a little kill. So 9-9 back and forth.
There we go.
Here comes
Mallory back in the game. Need 2 or 3 points here.
Oh, yeah. Got to find a way to scrape back into this. Fisher back to serve it up. You know, like I said earlier, coach tells them where to hit it at. That's a lot.
That's right.
You're trying to get that where you want it at, not step on the line.
Right.
Big swing and block. There's Hanson, digs it out. Right, sends it over. Newton gonna need some help here by Winters. Sanderson bumps it up in the air. Tipped around. Got to go back here. Shaw gonna have to give him help. He does. Winters, nice hustle there.
Knock it down,
Newton.
Murray.
Corbin, kill. Loretto leads 10-9.
Hey, that's the first lead we've had in a long time.
Yep, second lead today, and comes in the third set. Now we need to figure out how to go on a run.
That's right. About a 15-0 run would be nice right here.
Oh, I'd take it. Fisher gets that one over right. Hanson back to right. Big hit coming. Winters digs it out. Newton.
Knock it down.
Sanderson got a little on it. Nice hustle by Wright. That kid plays
that's
the speaker.
out. That's out.
I'm going to say this. That kid plays with a lot of heart on that side body.
She does.
I don't know what grade she's in.
That was her
She's
third hit.
She's just a junior.
Junior. It was going over the net.
It hit the speaker
roof.
on this side.
Hit the speaker. Went back over. So
I mean, I don't know.
It should be out. Good call.
11-9. Lady Mustangs trying to find a way to get ahead
14
here.
more points.
Right. Hanson back to right. Big swing, and Fisher tried, but didn't get a lot of it. There again, you like to get a hand on that.
That's right. That's right. Got to get some defense.
we did a couple a while ago there, and it really
affected play, didn't it?
Yeah. That's like Mallory. If you don't get a block on her,
that's right.
That's out.
Out.
False start.
He didn't blow it for play.
I don't know.
Now he's the scores table.
They didn't give us a point, so it's still 11-10.
Right. There has been still more discussions. I don't think he gave ready for play.
Madeline.
The whistle.
Winters. Newton. Corbin. Nice dig by Madeline. Hanson backs that over here. All at the net.
There we go.
Loretta's going to win it that one.
That's Sanderson a couple times here.
All at the net. 12-10. Nobody ever wants that season to end.
That's right. Freshman ain't freshman anymore.
No. So Avery Cheatham's in. Comes in fired up, pushing people around. Like to see that. She's probably got that from her mama, I'm sure.
Probably so.
Potts. Is that an over? Madeline, that's going to be over here to the official.
Hey, up 3.
13-10. And Lady Hawks going to talk about it. We'll take it with them here on the Express Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Liner. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Hey, we're back here at Merrol Hyde. The Lady Mustang fans have come alive. And Lady Mustangs are 13-10 lead here. Ella Potts on the serve, and Bobby, a little bit of run, a little bit of enthusiasm, just what you want to see, I would think.
This game's supposed to be competitive.
Potts gets that one over. Shaw sends it up. Hanson over here to right, and woof. If you're Merrol Hyde, you couldn't have drew it up any better.
That's right.
You almost that left hand. You got to cheat down the net a little bit.
You got to cheat a little bit, lefty.
Make her hit around that.
That's right. You hadn't seen a lefty this year, so.
Herring gets that over. Fisher going to set it up the net, and that worked out for us that time.
We set them, and it didn't do very well.
Number 20, I think that was the one hit that. That's Lucy Morris. I think she took the swing on that one and went wide left.
Put a black jersey on her.
Yep. Winners. Off the back line and 14-12.
Can't handle prosperity.
Yep, our first service error here in this third set. If you're just tuning in, the Lady Hawks leads 2 sets to none. Right, very hard serve. Winners, and that's an ace. Well, she's got that old ball just dies. And it's coming pretty high, too.
Yeah. I bet she's a softball pitcher, too.
I bet you're right.
She looks like a big old lefty.
Yeah. Fisher gets that one up. Potts need to break. Bennett. Herring. Madeline gets it up over here. Shaw going to get a swing on it. Blocked. Nice net play by Corbin.
There we go.
Lady Mustangs 15-13. Ball up and over by Laws right. Herring. Morris. Avery. That was Macy Morris. It's down for the kill. So 15-14.
Still up one.
Yep. Her sister, I would assume their sisters, Avery Morris.
Third cousin.
One's a senior, one's a sophomore. Winners. Potts. Bennett. Never got over.
Nope.
We're going to say it's blocked, but it was not blocked. Tied at 15. The Lady
She
Hawks.
needs to find a few of them swings from summertime last week. Or this week. That was Monday
just a few
night,
days
wasn't
ago. Summertown's leading one, little 2 sets to none while ago over Harpeth. Up in the air, Cheatham. That's in.
Yes, it was.
Nice swing there by Avery Cheatham to give the Lady Mustangs another lead.
Hit that back line.
Yep. 16-15. Back and forth we go here in set 3. Lady Mustangs trying to fight their way back in it. And this is the way to do it.
Get this one set here, and anything can happen.
Newton. Ball up and over. Right. Gets that one up in the air. Herring. Hanson. Winters digs it out. Bennett sets it up over here. Tibble tips, and she's over the line.
She's in the net.
Yep. Just put her too close to the net there.
Right.
Nice hustle by Tibble, but it goes over the line. And I think both feet might have been close to being over there. Hanson over here. Newton back set over here. Bennett.
There the girl.
That's in.
Good pass, good set, good swing.
17-16. Loretto Lady Mustangs up again. Then back and forth. Haley Bennett back to serve it up.
8 more.
Ball's up and over. Morris. Hanson. Shaw. That was behind her head again.
Yep. They're shaking his head no, but it was behind her head.
See, that's that 50-50 call, I guess.
That's right.
That's a judgmental again by
That's
the
right.
official, but 17-17.
And they've had these officials all year, so they kind of know the team.
Sanderson, pretty good swing. Shaw's there to dig it out.
Yep.
Hanson over here. Right. There's Winters. Nice dig. Newton. Sanderson just bumps it over. There's Morris. Hanson over here to Madeline. She's going to get a tip it. I think that was out.
That was out. She went after it.
Yep. 18-17. That's good hustle.
Good hustle.
But you know, there's a lot going on.
That's right.
Probably the last thing you worry about is the line when you see somebody tipping it, you know. I don't fault the hustle, you know.
That's right.
That ball hits the floor, we're all mad because it hit the floor, you know. Winters Newton sets it up over here. Sanderson just gets it over. Morris. Hanson. Right.
Out. There we go.
And we're tied again, 18-18. Back comes Mallory.
Mallory, here we go.
Out goes Walls.
Let's
Fisher
run about 7 in a row here.
Fisher gets it over right. Hanson, right, blocked.
Hey!
Maybe we cheated down the line.
I think we played that left hand on that.
Yep. Because when she hits, she's coming here.
Yep.
Especially from that side.
Right.
Or it seems like
they want a timeout. That's their second timeout.
Yep, their second. Final of the set. 19-18. Lady Mustangs lead. We'll be back after these messages here on X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
And we're back here at Merrol Hyde, 19-18. Lady Mustangs lead by 1, and Bobby, like to see a little more distance here.
That's right. That's their second time out. They could feel here we came. Here we were coming.
Selfishly, for the Loretto fans, I would like to see a little more different. Merrol Hyde's done what they needed to do here so far today. Fisher, right. Hanson, Shaw, back row.
Out. Hey, we got to 20. Let's take it downhill now. 5 more. A little more energy in the gym now.
Fisher drops that one in. Morris. Hanson going to send it back to the middle. Herring.
Hey.
21-18. Our camera's bouncing because the bleachers are bouncing. Our producer hasn't lost. I ain't got to shake your hand over here, okay? Well, maybe she does. I don't know.
We got some kids bouncing up and down.
Fisher gets that one over right. Sends it up over here. Hanson. Herring tips it. Newton's there. Mallory just, I think, caught him off guard, just measured one
that
there.
Was our second hit. They were waiting on a set.
Yeah, I think they were all on their heels there.
I believe so, too. 4-point lead. Biggest lead we've had all night.
Makes sense that you would be doing that.
Right.
Fisher, right.
System.
Newton.
Call it.
Tidwell. Sanderson just gets it over.
Oh! Right off a hand.
It's a measuring shot there.
That's right. 2 more points. 2 more points.
23-18. Loretto has some momentum here. Need to keep pushing.
Some of them kids over in the pep squad don't look as comfortable now.
Fisher, right. Hanson.
Oh! Big Mallory.
Corbin. What a block.
Let's go.
24-18. 1 away from taking set 3 here. Pushing a set 4, Bobby.
There we go.
Up and over Fisher. Off the back line.
That's all right.
That's quite a run by Loretto. 5-0 run.
5-0 run. Yep. Good run. Now they got to score 7 in a row.
Madeline.
Surely we can find 1 point before 7.
Winters. Corbin. Oh, going to need some net work here. And that's 24-20. Just need one here to force a 4th set.
That's right. Serve it to net or something.
Fisher gets that one up.
Good pass.
Newton.
Good set.
Corbin.
Good kill.
Nope. The net. Loretto will take set number 3. We'll play set number 4. And Bobby, that's what we needed.
That's right.
We'll be back here in a minute here on X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Merrol Hyde, and Merrol Hyde Lady Hawks have the serve here in the fourth set. They're up 2-1 on the Lady Mustangs. Lady Mustangs fought their way back, Bobby, and
found a little energy that last set.
So that's encouraging. Shaw serves it up and over. Tidwell, Newton, Sanderson. I don't know what happened there, Bob.
I don't know either. She didn't even
I don't know. She thought Corbin was fissing. I don't know. A little bit of a miscombobulation there.
Right.
Shaw.
I don't know if she thought that was that ball for her or for her hair.
The service there, they're very rare for the Lady Hawks here. I think that's their third here all in start of four sets here. That's pretty good.
Right.
They haven't had many forced errors until that last set.
Right. Yeah, when we got up a little bit, they started
a little pressure
cracking a little bit.
Maybe so Potts kind of got us on that run a while ago.
Let's see if we can do it again.
Yep. Wright. Hanson back to Wright. Tips. 2-1. She didn't try to hit that one, Bobby.
That's the first tip she's had all night.
She got blocked a couple times, and I think she's just a junior if our sheet's right, and that's she's a pretty good player.
I guess our scouting report shows that she's not a good passer, so we've served to her all night.
Sanderson sends it over here. Hanson gets it up in the air. Madeline sends it over here. Right, tips it deep. Winters, Potts. Sanderson going to go after this one. Dug out there by Herring. Hanson, Shaw, Fisher pancakes it.
Forward.
And so 3-1. Got to find a way to keep it close here.
Right, find that energy again.
Keep that momentum you had.
Good pass.
But this is one of their most effective servers, Madeline.
Right. Jump server.
Winters. Potts sends it over here to Cheatham. Cheatham tips it. Cheatham White. Nice hustle.
Hey.
I'm going to tell you, that was all heart there by Hanson to get there.
That's right.
So 3-2. Winters back to serve it up. You want to try to go on a run here if you can, if you're Loretto.
Got our two big hitters in the front row right here.
Winters, Shaw, Hanson back over here. Herring, Winters. Potts bumps it over here.
Knock it down, Haley.
Bennett.
There we go. Good job.
Couldn't tell, Bobby. I knew she was going to use all the court.
She used all of that one.
3-3. The Lady Mustangs tied up here.
That referee on the line, Judge, he's going to have to tie it a little better next Sunday. He's at all the tight calls.
He is. Winters. That's in.
There we go.
Ace. Lady Mustangs
got to lead again.
Keeping the intensity up, the enthusiasm here. Here comes Winters.
Good down.
Going to flirt with it. Tied again at 4. Shaw thought that last one was out. She did it again. She didn't. Now we got Herring. Been over Corbin. Otts. Corbin.
That'll go.
Down for the kill.
Good job, Mallory.
5-4. The Lady Mustangs take a 1-point lead.
Laws in for Mallory.
Yep. Taylor Laws, the senior. Back to serve it up. Ball's up and over. There's Hanson. Herring sits over right. And I think it's maybe partially blocked. Probably. She didn't go for the corner that time. She kind of hit towards the middle.
She went to the opposite corner.
She must have heard us talking over
First
here.
time she did that, we were having.
We got a hand on it, though.
Our blocking was down the line, and she changed in midair.
Right, big serve for the ace. 6-5. They got two really good serves. Not taking anything, but that might have line is right there. 6-5.
She got a good swing.
Yes, she does. We talked that one right over here.
That's right.
Right over here. The student section was there to make the play.
She had a curveball on that one. Tied it back up.
Yep, 6-6. Third lead chain already here. In set number 4.
Newton in to serve now.
Yeah. Need another run. We need to find a way to go on a run. A little breathing room here. All up and over by Newton. That's going to be long. Back-to-back service errors for the Lady Mustangs here in set number 4.
Hard to get points like that.
Yep. Can't get consistent points there.
Right.
Avery Morris.
Maybe they'll see what we're doing and they'll follow suit. We're out of rotation.
She was in front of her, but
he said she was behind her. I don't know. Hey!
Ball don't lie. Might have been just as good as a timeout.
Right? He wants everybody to know he knows the rotations.
I think he just needs to blow his whistle.
That's right.
Bennett gets that one over Ryan. Herring. Hanson. How did that not hit the antenna? I do not know.
Oh. My half.
It doesn't matter what I think. 9-7.
Down 2.
Hanson back to serve it up. Up and over. Winters passes it up. Newton. Need a little help here by Sanderson and can't. 10-7. Get a little bit too deep there.
Right.
Sanderson, wasn't much she could do there. She could have bounced it off the official, I guess.
Yeah, off the head and went across.
Hanson, Winters, Newton, Laws, into the net. 11-7. I think Nick Quillen wants a timeout. We'll take it with him here on Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all. For your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at Merrol Hyde here on the X Sports Network. Malin Fisher, Bobby James, and Miss Shelley Fisher on production. And Bobby Loretto took the first time out here in set number 4, trying to break this run here. Hanson gets it over Laws. Newton. Fisher just tips it over there as Madeline. Couldn't do a lot with it. Hanson shoves it over here. Shaw, big swing. Up in the air by Newton. Sanderson bumps it over here. Tidwell. Tidwell swings. Hanson shoves it back to the middle right. Gonna tip it over here. Shaw, big swing. And
somebody's in the net. 17, Tidwell.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I can't say yay or nay.
I couldn't. I just saw the number he flashed.
Well, I was watching where the ball was going.
Right, me too.
But I'll say this, that guy ain't missed nothing all night.
That's all right.
He probably wouldn't miss his order from here to McDonald's, you reckon?
They wouldn't.
It's not that far down the road either.
That's right. They'd probably get it right.
Yep, he's got it. Fisher back on the serve.
Let's make a little run again.
The Lady Mustangs trail by 4, 12-8, and Morris. Hanson. Shaw tips it down for the kill. 13-8. Lady Mustangs trail by 5 here. Got to find a way.
They've been watching Cheatham play, haven't they?
Yep, treating Cheatham way. That we own rights to that. Tidwell going to need a little well out here.
There we go, Mallory.
And I'll say this: somebody had their hands over the other team before we ever.
Right.
She swung and missed at it. So Potts in. Need a good run from her here. Cheatham's in. Just down 4. A lot of left in the set.
A lot of game left here in this 4th set.
Nice serve over right. Shaw going to send that back to the middle. Morris going to send
here's
the
our
free ball.
chance.
Need to get to work on this one. Winners. Potts. Corbin. Yep. That'll do it right there. 13-10.
That's 2 in a row for her. Keep feeding.
Yep, feed that. Ella Potts on the serve. Ball up and over Morris. Hanson. Right. Tips it. Nobody there. Well, if you don't get a block on it, nobody's cupping right there.
That's right.
Yeah, Tommy Emerson taught me some volleyball terms this year. Thank you, Mr. Tommy. Cupping. I said, what is cupping? I said, is that what you do when you grab your cup? So, thank you, Tommy. Madeline, big hard serve, winners. Potts, Cheatham, Madeline, Hanson, Herring tips. Herring is tipped back over, winners. That should have been a 2 probably.
Got a girl.
Corbin will get it.
Mallory again.
I'll say this, they didn't got called for many 2s on the other side of that.
Right.
Maybe it's their technique or something. Maybe it's different. 14-11. Winners gets that one over. Shaw. Hanson. Right. Shows deep. It's out. Boy, that was close.
I didn't mean to yell that in the
microphone. I try not to. I try to do my best here. I try to be calm. Sometimes I make noises.
Right.
So they're going to take a timeout. Bobby, we're going to take one with them here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here on the X Sports Network, and Lady Mustangs trail by 2. That enthusiasm and that intense has picked up a little bit.
Yep. A little run for the Mustangs.
Yep, the senior Miss Briley Winters put a little charge into this team here.
Corbin had 3 points in a row.
She gets it in right. Corbin.
4 in a row. Oh, taller than that on the swing. She thought the ball hit the net.
I don't know
Referee
about
said
that.
the hand hit the net.
Doesn't matter. Herring serves it up. Corbin sends it to the rafters. Bennett.
Good job.
Herring. Madeline gets it over. Hanson swings.
Out.
That's over by the ticket booth. Was over there.
Cut the lead to 2.
Yep, 15-13. Now Bennett needs to go to the front lines, and Cheatham Fisher needs to take up where Corbin left off.
Bennett needs a couple big hits right here now.
Laws serves it up, and that Madeline gets it in the air. Herring sends it over here to Hanson. Hanson tips it. Winters digs it out. Potts sets it over here.
Knock it down.
Bennett got a little on it. Madeline going to come to the net. Up in the air again. That's a throw right there if I've seen one today. Winters, Fisher, and Bennett both. I don't know who got it. Madeline back over here. Hanson, big swing. That's in.
That's it.
Almost in the trash can.
Right. 2 points.
Yep. We got close.
On the bounce.
Not as good as the basketball goal earlier, but it was close. There again, it's a questionable throw.
Right.
You know, could have easily been 16-14. 15-14 there. Winters. Potts gets it over here. Fisher swings hard. Blocked
Good
him out.
job. Good job.
16-13. 14 now. Still keeping within 2.
That's right.
Love to see Loretto go on a run here. At least tie or take the lead on this series right here.
Play 1-15 for winner go to the glass house.
That would be very fitting for a sectional game, I would say. Newton, nice serve. That's right. Herring. Hanson swings. Loss.
Nice
Newton
deep by
shoves it
Loss.
over here. Bennett comes on the hinge, but blocked by Hanson. That kid is done. She has been the setter, the blocker, and spiked and hit the well here today.
Right.
17-14. I'm impressed with her play. I mean, she plays multiple positions and plays it well.
And we've served her all night long. And she's made good passes all night.
Morris gets it. (18-14). He's watching Loretto like a hawk.
Oh.
Potts over here, Tidwell. That was a throw we
That
got
was
away
a
with.
throw.
We'll take
We got
it.
away with one there.
Morris, Winters, Fisher, Tidwell. Right, what a hustle. 18-15. I don't understand the whole rotation. They're standing everywhere, moving, and that's a little above me anyhow. Bennett. It's off the back line, service error. Third one in this set, 19-15.
Need a point here. Down 4.
Hanson back to serve it up. Fisher gets that up in the air. Winters. Sanderson sends it over. Rides there. Hanson. Herring.
Out.
That's on.
Hey.
18,
Here we
19,
come.
16. Need to keep chipping here.
Mallory's coming in now, so it's time for us to make a 9-0 run would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be perfectly drawn up, wouldn't it? Starts with this, trying to get cut back into 19-16. Fisher on the serve.
Let's get this first point. Then we can crank the bus. Roll them off.
Nice hustle. That's going to be
There we
down.
go.
19-17. Nice hustle by the Lady Hawks. The Lady Mustangs cut it back within 2 again.
Let's go, Miss Fisher.
Ball up and over, and that's down for the ace.
Here we come.
19-18.
That's 2 of the 9.
Yep, trying to cut them back in here.
7 more.
Trying to find a way to get back in this one. Fisher gets it over. Right. Hanson. Shaw. Kill. 2018. Didn't get an arm on that one, Bob.
Couldn't get to it.
2018. Made a little cut back there.
That's right. Get this point right here. One good pass.
Shaw back to serve it up.
Good pass, good set.
Ball's going to go deep, and Tidwell and Fisher had a miscommunication. 4 points away, 21-18. And there again, Fisher gets it back up here. Newton going to have to get it over, and she does. Shaw, Hanson, Wright, Kill, 22-18. Timeout, Lady Mustangs. We'll take it with them here on the Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back. Got to find a way to stop the bleeding here, Bob.
Need this point here.
22-18. Got to find a way to.
That was our second timeout, so we're out of timeouts. They got one left. Need a point here.
That's a good pass up. Newton, Tidwell, Hanson, over here to Madeline. She gets a little on it. Sanderson gets it up in the air. Newton, Sanderson, Hanson,
What a
Madeline. Good job there by the Lady Hawks. Not a lot could happen there. Just Shaw. That might have been close to being out. Newton had to go a long way. Corbin hits it in the net.
Down to the final point.
The Lady Mustangs got to play perfect now. Their 25 volleyball season is going to come to an end here at Merrol Hyde. Still not out. Got to go on a run, though.
That's
Starts
right.
with a good pass.
One good pass.
Fisher gets it up over here. Sanderson. Winners. And that's going to do it. Merrol Hyde, Lady Hawks, is going to take a 3-1 match here against the Lady Mustangs. Lady Mustangs season is going to come to end here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And Bobby, I will say this. Merrol Hyde's got a pretty good team. Loretto kind of woke up a little late maybe, but nevertheless, they didn't quit. People back at home ought to be proud of these Lady Mustangs for making it to this part in time in their season.
That's right. 8 out of 9 years we've been to this game.
So says something about your school and your program when you get this far consistently. Sometimes you're not going to win them every time.
That's right.
And I think Merrol Hyde, with the conditions they're in here, congratulations.
First time ever in the
Sectional.
First time in the state tournament.
Plus, little medical issues going on with this family. So, hey, congratulations to them.
Right.
We wish them the best of luck along the way. And we assume that Summertown Lady Eagles advanced. So, we have one team in Lawrence County that's going to go on and advance. So, we want to pull for them also. For Malin Fisher, for Mr. Bobby James, and our producer extraordinaire, thank you for watching in. It's been a great season. I've enjoyed doing this year. Been blessed.
Thank you for letting me.
Been blessed to be a part of this year. And so everyone have safe travels. Hey, I think junior high basketball started tonight. South Lawrence starts on Monday night. So it's coming quickly. So we'll sign off here today. Thank you once again for tuning in and watching the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.